Alright. Hello there. We are now live. We have players, I think. Yeah, I see Liolio is live. So now just waiting on Scuti here to go live. Yeah, just waiting on Scuti here to go live. And we shall see. We have a lot of matches today. Today is going to be, it's actually going to decide all of the top 8 today. And we shall see who makes it into the final top 4. The final 4 of the season. So, should be interesting. Both of these divisions this season were very difficult for all the players. This, I feel, was the first time since Season 1, I want to say all the matches were of the level of the players. Maybe even better than Season 1, since there were no, like, lower pool players. All the matches were very competitive. And it just came down to who was better on the day. So yeah, we're just waiting for Scuti here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there he is. Oh, there goes Scuti. Right, cool. I see that he has gone live, which is good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we need to do. Oh, wow, okay. Hello. Hello there, Leo. Hope you are doing well today. Yeah, hope you are doing well today. I'm doing alright. Got up for the morning. It's been pretty nice. Yeah, just seeing. I see that Scuti has now gone live, so it's good to see. Oh, okay, it's up to here. Let me see something. 414, right? So let's see. Okay, there's that. And yeah, we have both players here warming up on the scene. So in a very short time, I will move on to the actual scene. Players, make sure you have on both your hertz and input displays, as those will be necessary for the match. Oh, forgot to... Forgot to move this down a little bit. Down to this. There we go. There we go. Much better. Alright, both players are here, so let's move on over. Let's move on over to the actual scene here. Let's move on over. So yeah, we're gonna have a very high level match here. It's gonna be Blue Scuti versus Liolio. Yeah, this will definitely be quite the matchup, I must say. Okay, I think Scuti's a little off for me. it could just be on my end. I think it's just on my end. It might just be on my end. Let me just fit him to screen, see. Yeah, I think it's like a couple pixels off of my end. Let me just tap him into place. I think I had to fix somebody's scene the other day. Yeah, I had to fix somebody's scene the other day. That's what it was. Yep, there we go. Much better. Yeah, what's going on, Scuti? What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Let's get a seed going for y'all. When y'all are ready to start. The starting seed will be FF7FOE. That's kind of a lot of Fs, I'm not gonna lie. That's what's going on, man. Yeah, make sure you have on both your hertz and input displays. Oh, your computer was acting up. Alright. Yeah, it's alright. It happens. Happens to the best of us. Shit, that happened to me on a Thursday. It trolled my match. It trolled me casting Tega and Jedi. Was like it was like causing my OBS to lag and drop a whole bunch of frames. Move this down a bit. Just move that down a little bit. So yeah, we can clearly see here. We're gonna have some. Gonna be a very good match here. Oh my god. Whew, need to clear my eyes out there. Is there any way I could fix this a little bit? Maybe if I do this. I think if I do this. Oh. There we go. And then all I have to do is this. And then there. Bam. Alright. Yeah, good luck, have fun to both players here. Liolio has in the seat and is ready, so just gonna be waiting for Scuti here to finish his last minute warm-ups. And yeah, Scuti, make sure to have on your hertz input when the match starts. So those are in, which is good. Hey, good luck and have fun to the players here. This should be a very high level match, so looking forward to this. Maybe we'll see some combo point 2 or something, I don't know. Let's start them off for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. While players are starting, I'm going to put off the go live message. Oop. Okay, message is out. See, on the left here we have Blue Scuti. Ended up 3rd place in the division at 3-2, so I ended up having to face off against Liolio, who went off. Who ended up placing 2nd place in his respective division. Scuti starting off with a series of tucks, but should be able to resolve the board fairly easily. Looking for something to that left side, get the T-piece and the Tetris down. Yeah. So, Scuti started off the season little, just a little rough. Played Alex T, got swept. Played Bendy and got swept. But then after that, managed to lock back in, back into his usual self and managed to win the next 3 matches. And it was kind of the same situation. Ooh, Scuti up a little high. Needs to burn this down. Gonna take a safety triple and a Tetris. Up to 83k. Leo currently at 118. This board is now a lot safer as well, as both players are up pretty high. And Leo kind of had the same situation. First 2 matches were a little difficult, but managed to come back and be back to his usual self in the next 3. So it'll be interesting to see how they play in this match. 131 here for Scuti, 166 for Leo. And yeah, the winner of this will play against the winner of Bendy and Sofa, which we will decide in about 1 hour from now. So we're going to be playing all the top 8 today, and by the end of today, everybody will know who their opponents are for the final 4. And you can see the players here just stacking up very cleanly, as you would expect at this level. Scuti up just a little bit high, but we'll get that bar for the Tetris. Yeah, this season's been a very hectic season. I honestly want to check to see the stats of everything when everything's all said and done. Oh, Scuti hanging a square on that right side, but manages to get a Tetris down to lower the stack. Currently at 251. Leo at 306. What's good, Maury? Wait, you're up? Like, at not 4 p.m.? This is crazy. Both boards here are kind of in a little bit of danger, but it is Leo's board that is a lot cleaner. And is able to clear out that garbage on the left side and begin to score once more. You're up, Maury, at like not 4 p.m.? That's crazy. What's good, man? What's going on, yo? Alright, Scuti setting up this call of 7, and we'll get the Tetris up to 307. Leo at 359, been able to take advantage. Currently up about 2 Tetrises. You woke up at 4 a.m.? Dude, what were you doing? Like, I saw you on TikTok at like, I think it was 4 p.m. my time or something, yesterday, and I was like, oh, good luck to him. He's just on the grind right now. But I didn't get to see what else you were doing. Alright, Scuti managing to clean up his stack and begin to score on the right side again, as is typical. 400k here for Scuti, 451 for Leo. Yeah, I really see you really on that TikTok grind, bro. That's crazy. I ain't never seen you put this much effort into Twitch. Let's see, yeah, both players here probably looking for that 600 transition going into 19. Oh, Scuti does not get that T all the way to the left. It's gonna complicate things just a little bit. We'll be able to lower it down to get something to that left side, but yeah, we'll take a couple of lines to clear this out. Gets a bar over. Bar dependency in that column 2. It's not gonna wait for it, just gonna use a couple of different pieces here, as both players are approaching transition. Scuti will be able to clean that out, and it's now at 437. Leo at 563, taking full advantage of this dig, now up 130,000 points. So yeah, this is going to take some effort here on the side of Scuti to catch this up in the 19 speeds. And he's up pretty high too, so he's going to want to be able to get out of this fairly soon. You want to be able to get a 500 from this, but will go in at 449. Needs to get this down, as he's up very high. Gets the double with the T. Leo also in at 597. Scuti gonna get that Tetris down and should be able to survive this board now. Leo also in a very complicated stack. Currently at 601. Gets that S all the way to the left. Alright, gets a bar down in the J dependency and gets another bar for the Tetris. And now both boards are looking a lot more comfortable here. You played for an hour and then we broke down Sidnev's rollover. Oh, that's right, that did happen. Yeah, I remember that. 582 here for Scuti, 658 here for Leo. So now the lead is only about 70,000 points now. So Scuti in the post quickly starting to cut into this deficit. When the viewer count hits triple digits, you're gonna do something about it. Hey, bruh. You gotta get them numbers up on Twitch, man. I'm just saying. Nice job getting that Z all the way to the left for Leo. 640 here for Scuti, 725 for Leo. Now 669 for Scuti. So players are on that typical max out pace. Leo may be going for just a little bit more, currently at 782 to Scuti, 728. Now up to 812 here for Leo. Alright, J dependency here for Scuti, but fills it in and gets the Tetris. And both players stacking up very cleanly. Not too many complications since the post has began. Alright, nice job for Scuti getting that board all the way over to the left. Now with like another. And gets it up to 795. Leo at 874 here. Cosmel collab. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that is happening. Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. And you're playing a match. Alright, Scuti up 837. Leo at 910. Has really just been able to maintain this 70,000 point lead ever since post has started. Oh, double flip of that T there for Scuti. I don't think he meant to do that. It's not fatal by any means, but it does block the well for the Tetris setup. Alright, Leo here at 955, Scuti at 851. A couple of misdrops there on the board. And time is running out as the kill screen's only about 20 lines left. Gonna need some big plays here, or maybe some 29 play. Yeah, no, I felt that too. Alright, 996 here for Leo, 859 for Scuti, and yeah, at this point, he's going to need some extensive 29 play to make this up. And yeah, with that misdrop, it's probably going to do him in here. Leo currently with the max out A04. Alright, gets the kill screen at 901, but it's not going to be enough as Leo gets in at A76. GG's. Very solid match there, but it will be Leo that takes game number 1. Did you be doing that last night with the beat choke? Oh no. Wait, beat choke with Das? Was you playing Das yesterday? I didn't get to watch. That's crazy, bro. Alright, yeah, I forgot to put out the go live message. Alright, Leo has in the seed and is ready. So yeah, next seed will be 0-0. This should be a normal seed because it's not 4 zeros, so it should be fine. Like, alright, both players have in the seed and are ready, so let's get them going for game number 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Y'all slow taps are fast. You gotta train them up. You gotta train up your slow taps, man. You know what I'm saying? Train them up. Or just get like a dog bone controller, because apparently those like help. I got a dog bone controller and it like made my slow taps a whole 1 hertz faster. Sometimes 2 hertz. You know, if I'm really feeling it on a good day. Um, on a good day, you know, sometimes it really feels like, you know, I'm like Pixelandy out here, you know, getting these like 6 high slow tap touches on 19. It really feels like cheating. Alright, Leo up a little high. Scuti as well, but has that J dependency on the left side and will clear it. Oh, nice adjustment for that S piece on the left side or Scuti, and it does open the well back up. Alright, waiting out this next bar for the Tetris and finally gets it up to 79,000 for Scuti, 97k here for Leo. It's only a 1 Tetris lead to start off. You're limited to 6 Hertz slow taps. I mean, I kind of am too, but sometimes I'm just a little bit faster. Yeah, when the slow taps work and like you're decently like fast with them, it really does feel like cheating. It really does. Cause like I can just quick tap something to the left and then just be like, oh yeah, I can just tap this piece and just guarantee the Tetris. You know what I'm saying? Like it really does feel like cheating. 171 here for Scuti, 188 for Leo. And Sundays I'm 6 foot. Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all the days I'm 6 foot. Maybe you're 6 foot some of the days. Some days. You know, when you up, when you up on your money and you grind, maybe you're 6 feet. Some days. And other days you're a 5 foot doggo. So both players here stacking up, you know, as you expect, just sloping stacks left to right. Not really much to say there. Very similar scores though, I must say. 260 apiece. And both players probably looking for that high 500 transition, maybe 600. You 1.3. That's when you're 6 foot. All right, I'll be waiting for the day, man. I'm waiting for the day that I can finally look at you at eye level without like having to sit down. I'm waiting for that day. Yeah, both players here. You're just looking for that tournament standard pace. Alright, Scuti here setting up the J dependency, but knows he wasn't going to get it, so instantly sets up that delayed burn with the square. Ended up resolving that very well. Up to 358. Now 381. Leo at 378. So players here are still close. Leo, unfortunately, has to block the wall with that S piece. And now the board's complicating a little bit here. Gets that L way to the left. But has a nice bull set up, so should be very manageable to get out of this. Tries to adjust for that L piece, but inopportune Z is going to really mess things up. Oh, hangs that bar there. Okay, gets a very helpful L piece, and that's probably going to save the stack, and it does. And he's going to be able to survive this up to 393. Scuti at 437. This is allowing Scuti to build up about a 1 touch lead. Very nicely done on the side of Leo to survive that kind of dangerous series of pieces. Alright, has to spire that square. No really good place to put it. And should be able to resolve it with an L lat, and does just that. Both players approaching transition in about 15 more lines. And both kind of with like kind of pits in the middle of the stack, but it will be Leo who resolves his first. Scuti at 532, Leo at 452. So down about 4 Tetris, 80,000. Yeah. First you gotta get 1.2 though, Maury. So like, get that first. Either with DAS or roll. Me personally, I think you should get it with DAS. You know what I'm just saying? You should just get it with DAS. Because you had the potential for so long. Leo gonna transition at 503. Scuti here still has room for 2 more Tetrises. And yeah, already starting off post with a very dirty stack is Leo. Nice T-spin to maintain the DAS. But needs up to that left side. Gets the bar, opens the well, and gets another bar, and should be able to survive this now. Scuti at 584. Needs a bar, but it is not showing up, and he's going to be done at 584. So the chase down for Leo. If he can survive this, will be 585. Yo, what is this? What is this sequence? Yo, oh shit, he's dead. Oh, yeah, nah, he's done. Okay, he's done. He's done. And he's gonna be done at 516. And Scuti at 584 will be good for game number 2. Yo, what the hell was that? What the hell was that for both players, bro? Y'all just exploded at the transition. The pieces just exploded, both of you. You are working on it. You gotta get your 19 up, Maury. Study these players right here. This is how you get it. Yeah, kind of an unfortunate sequence for both players. Killed both of them. Both players are ready for game number 3. Let's get the going. 3, 2, 1. Tetris, and you're tied up 1-1. So yeah, we'll be looking to see who gets the advantage in this game. Also, don't you got a match today, Maury? Like at like 2 UTC or something? You gotta play like in hopefuls. That like bracket that you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure you gotta win that match. Oh, misdrop there for Leo. Very low on the board though, so it's not gonna be able to do anything to him at all. Just take a burn or 2 to get out of. 114 here for Scuti, 75k here for Leo. So yeah, still plenty of time to, bring this back. It's only a couple of burns in the grand scheme of things. Alright, Scuti still 8 Tetris is perfect so far. Maybe going for that 10 to start us off. Now at 205. Leo at 147. And what's going on, Wellbent? Yeah, this is quite the matchup, I must say. Alright, Scuti gonna have to finally take his first burns of the game with that triple. Leo at 193. It's not doing bad by any means. It's just, Scuti trying to basically play perfect. Yeah, what's good, Wellbent? Hope your morning is going well. What the hell? Why did I not recognize your voice? Yeah, who'd you think I was? Alright, Leo start trying to build a column 8 here. And waiting out this bar. It's bar death. And it does come, but he hangs the T-piece there. And he's going to be done at 218. And yeah, you can see the disappointment there. And Scuti at 330 will be good for game number 3. I don't know, bro. I think it's the mic quality. Is it bad? Is the mic quality bad? Is it really that bad? I thought it was like okay. Like I have a plugged in mic. I thought it was okay. And you can see Scuti here, knowing that he's one is playing a little bit of creative mode. You don't think it's bad, but it makes me sound different. Oh, interesting. Okay. Uh, I guess it makes sense because I don't really talk much, like anywhere. So if you don't really hear me all that much, it makes sense. So yeah, it looks like Leo just taking a little bit of time here, catch his breath. Both players ready for game number 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, but in person. Oh yeah, we have seen each other in person. Like I think we've passed by each other in person like once at C2WC. Sometimes I forget that you've been at C2WC. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't know. I don't watch Gold all that much except for like the final day, cause the first day I'm usually looking at quals or hanging with people, and then the second day I'm focused on like silver. You've been to all of them, yeah. Well, you see, that's the problem. That's the problem. I wasn't there in 2022. In 2023, I was dead because like I had like 4 hours of sleep, and then they made me play DMJ round one as a DAS player. Like I wasn't winning that, bro. Um, so I was just out. I was just out of it mind wise. So I guess I didn't notice you there. I think I did see you play at 2024. Scuti counted at 98k to Leo's 124. Just want to put that out there. Leo. Actually, no. Scores are basically tied here at the 30 line mark. 2024, I was focused on. What was I focused on? I was just focused on silver the whole time because I was trying to win silver. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to win. I was trying to win silver. And then 2025, I was focusing on silver again because I was reffing it. Right, Scuti here with a Spire on the left side of Z's, and it's affecting both players. Alright, kind of a line spin Trisk setup here for Scuti, but gets neither piece, and we'll just have to burn it out. Currently on 156 to Leo's 183. Wally, is Toronto that expensive? Maybe Germany's in the cards. Is this BO5 or 7? This is best of 5, Tiggy. This is all best of 5 here. Every match in the league is best of 5. I've thought about making it best of 7 just for future seasons, but I'm not sure about that. When I'm like making changes per season, I generally want to keep things as simple as possible so that there's not a whole bunch of moving parts. Who's playing best of 7? Das Masters. Oh, hanging up that S piece there for Scuti is really gonna complicate things. Okay, gets the roof burn, so it gets the double tuck with that S piece. Okay, should be able to survive this now. Just needs like a J piece to that left side, and yeah, he should be fine now, but with like a Barson. L piece works too. He's taking it down row by row. 243 here for Scuti. 303 for Leo. He's been motoring along with a perfectly clean board. Taking full advantage of this dig. Scuti's in. Yeah, I saw you're going to Genesis, bro. What the heck? I'm not sure if I'm going to Genesis, even though it's like right in my backyard, and that's only because it's kind of expensive. Genesis has always been my most expensive trip because I have to um like get my own B&B, and I usually don't split people, so it usually ends up being like twice the price for me going there versus like C2WC and other places. So I don't know if I'm going there. Alright, Scuti up now 286 to Leo's 422. And you can really see, yeah, that was an expensive dig there for Scuti, as he is now down about 110,000 points. No, it's not even Genesis passes though. Like the passes are okay, I guess, but it's really having to like get my own place for the weekend. Yeah, like the passes don't matter to me because it's like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Um, like when you consider the passes for Genesis versus like C2WC, because C2WC you have to pay for the venue and the qual session, and Genesis you just pay for the venue, and then I think the qual session is either free or $5. So we'll see. All right, Leo in at 543. And Scuti, only just a couple more lines. We'll need to bake this up in the 19 speeds. And goes in at 452. Yeah, it's gonna need some big plays here in the post transition. Leo, a little bit of a complication here. Trying to set up on the left well. Needs a bar. And it shows up, but now needs to clean up this left side. This is getting dicey. Alright, nice flat with that C piece to the left side. Makes space for a square on the left side. Leo at 557. Scuti now at 533. Leo still up very high. Alright, and Leo is taking this down row by row. Yeah, that Z flat is, I find it's very good for making a like a place for squares on the left side. I use it a lot for PAL 19. Alright, needs a J piece to that left side or a bar. Gets it, but won't be able to get it over, and will be done at 575. And Scuti at 595 will be good for game number 4 and the set. Unfortunate finish there for Leo, but it will be Scuti that takes the set today. Yeah, happens to the best of us. Knight's certainly not coming. Literally just Sharky and Rose. Turnout is horrendous this year. Well, the thing is, for me, I have to pick. If I go to Genesis, unless I only show up for one day, which if I have to pick one of the times, it would just be for the DAS event. If I have to pick one, it's either I pick Genesis or I pick Toronto, because I'm going to be trying to go to Toronto. I'm going to try to go to Toronto. If I can. So I have to pick one. If I go to Genesis, I can't go there. If I go to Toronto, I can almost certainly not go to Genesis because it's cooked. I honestly don't think it's not priced that badly. Cause think about it, right? C2WC, when you go to C2WC, right? The venue, you have to pay for the 3-day venue. You gotta pay for the weekend pass. It's $70. And then the qual is $50, so it's $120. Genesis, you have to pay, I think it's $90 for the 3 days, and then I don't think quals are $30, so it's actually cheaper going to Genesis somehow. So if you really think about it, it's actually cheaper. Like, we say priced for Tetris, but going to C2WC it costs more. Now obviously that makes sense because it's C2WC and it's not Genesis, but I mean, if you're comparing the prices to each other, it's about the same. Yeah, no, I understand. It's CTWC, but like you know what I'm saying. Genesis is a major and for what? Like it doesn't lead to anything. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just those first 2 years, 2024 and 25, which just had people come out randomly for some reason. I never understood why Genesis became a major or why like so many good players came out. um, and Toronto for me, most of the price would just be flying there, just in general, flying there and having a place. Like that's basically like most of the price for me. If there's a terrorist threat in a place, usually becomes a lot cheaper. Yo, because we never let Alex have anything. Wait, wait a minute. Now wait just a minute. Oh my goodness, I did not know this. Okay, so we have plans. I have plans to make Genesis cheaper. I might have some plans. I might have some schemes. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't hear that from me. You didn't hear that from me. But yeah, we'll be Scuti that wins, and I'm gonna just switch on over to the actual bracket here, just real quick. Um, so you can see, yeah, it's gonna be Scuti that takes this. He's gonna go to the semis, and then you can see that he will be playing the winner of Bendy and Sofa, which will be happening in about 1 hour from now. So don't stray away too far, even though I know Masters is gonna be playing. So yeah, don't yeah, be on the lookout for that a little later today. Yeah, that's the playoff bracket. Whoop. Oh shit. Let me just switch on over back there. BRB gotta make CTWC cheaper. Yes sir. Yes sir. I I want to go to CTWC, but I have to keep a really tight budget because I'm gonna be going to Europe, like in the summer. So if I want to go there, I need to keep it really cheap. Nah, Scooty hates us. So like more, you're going to Genesis, right? You're going right. You know what I'm saying? You're going to Cologne. It's a 50-50. It's either I go to Cologne or I go to CTUK for personal reasons. But regardless, I will be in Europe this summer. Yeah, Cologne would be cool though. Cologne would be really cool. But it really just depends what's going on. Yeah, two good events. Yeah, I know. Those are two very good events. Low-key, I would choose Toronto over Genesis, and I do not care. Yeah. W hating Mari. I can't even blame you for that. I can't even blame you for that, cause like, nah, cause like, what really is over here though? What really do be happening, bro? Like we got very lucky these last 2 years. Um, we got very lucky here. Why is Scooty practicing roll? Uh, I think he has a match in like 10 minutes. Hey. No. I got Mari, bro. I got Mari. I'll cover for him. He got an alibi. If he needs it, he ain't hear nothing. I ain't see nothing here. This VOD isn't gonna exist in like 2 days. So like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody saw nothing here. Ain't nobody see nothing. Nobody saw nothing. All right, let me see who's live. Let me see who's live, bro. Uh, let me see. I might just stay live actually because I need to I'm gonna cast the other match in like 30 minutes anyway, so I might just do a little bit of PAL 19. I might just play some aggro PAL 19 while I wait for Bendy and Sofa. So yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Just gonna play a little bit of PAL. Yeah, let's just play some PAL and go from there. Maybe I'll get like a 200k or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, W fell. Um, all I've been doing recently is just playing like PAL 19 and like aggro PAL 19 because I want that pre 29 max, bro. I want that pre 29 max, and I'm in such a bubble. I'm so close. I'm not close to the 29 max, but like I'm so close to hitting like 300 post like before 29. I've gotten the pace for it so many times. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to PAL for now. Just waiting. Just gonna wait for a bit. Yeah, just gonna wait a bit. Oh my god. Yeah, just gonna wait for a little bit here. If it's when I think it is, it's early after spring break, so there isn't too much going on because everyone's going there. No, I'm saying though. Well, not everyone, but like everyone important is going there. That's all I'm saying. I think everyone important's going to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think Meme's probably gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Wallbent's there. Mari's probably going, so that's like C2WC stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna just switch on over to